Hey guys, what's up? My name is Star Levels Up, and welcome back to the Moon. So an explanation. It has been like 4 or 5 weeks. My YouTube profile says it's been a month. So in the last video it said that I was probably going to record the next episode the same day and it would be up really soon. That is true. I did actually record the video in the same day. I didn't upload it the same day because I wanted to space this journey out a little bit to make it more fun. But when I went back to actually upload it, in the last video I lost my gameplay footage. In this video, I actually lost my recording footage of my face, which was the whole point of doing this playthrough in the beginning, because I know it's an emotional journey and I wanted you guys to experience that with me. So I could have uploaded the last video, but all you would have got was silent gameplay. You wouldn't have heard my voice even, because when I record through video I use my camera on my phone, so you're just hearing my voice through my phone. So unfortunately, not only would that have been a really boring Let's Play where it's just the video. I mean, some of you are into that, but you're not at this channel for that, so... But not only would that have been a really boring video, but it wouldn't have had the same emotional connection that I'm looking for. Like the emotional point of it. Like, this whole journey is supposed to be so a friend of mine can watch me get upset through this. And I thought it would be fun to put that on the internet for all of you guys to see too. And so I got really upset with it because this is the second time now, you guys are aware, once this video goes up, you will be, that I lost footage. I have gotten a new phone since then, so hopefully that issue is resolved and this won't happen anymore and I can get back on a regular updating schedule. But I got really, really upset. Like, this episode that we're gonna do now is really kind of emotional. Like, it hits you really hard, really fast. And I wanted you to see my face with that. Unfortunately, because I've already played through it, you won't get to see the kind of reaction that you would have if I had still had the other footage. Like, at one point, I'm pretty sure my face was getting red because I was trying not to cry, because well, I can't spoil, but you'll find out. But, so I got really upset because my first reaction is always going to be my most genuine reaction. And you guys aren't going to get to see that now. And something big happened. Not necessarily like game plot big, but something hit me emotionally pretty big, and now you don't get to see it. Now when I watch it, I'm going to be like, that's really sad, but I've already seen it, so I'm not going to cry. Which I didn't. I almost did, but I didn't. But that's just all I wanted to say about that. I got really upset and I needed to take a break for a minute, and I got a new phone because I was that upset. So we're gonna try again, and hopefully I can get through this series pretty quickly, if only so that you guys watching along have some closure with it. I did get a tip from a commenter. Thank you so much. I forgot your username because I looked at it like 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for letting me know not to be too worried about everything, and to make sure I really check my car when I need to go back for something. I'm just really happy to know that that I'm not going to get a bad ending for like doing something badly like the puzzles. So I really appreciate that peace of mind, and I really, really appreciate you reaching out to me and letting me know. Thank you so much. I love hearing from people and I love seeing feedback, so just thank you. And to everybody else who might be scared to comment, I love it. Even if it's criticism, just be a little bit kind about it. Be constructive. Don't just say you suck, because nobody likes to see that. But tell me if you'd like to see me do something a bit different, or if you want to see a different kind of game. I'm open to all suggestions. But I have spoken enough. Without further ado, let us load this game. I don't know which game I should load because of the problem I had with my footage, so I'm gonna go for file 2 because it's less far in. Oh, well, that's good. roughly right about the spot I left off, so that's good. Okay. Receive note Moon. We'll need to prepare this memento first. Prepare. I've seen this like 3 times, guys. And I'm still not going to be very good at the puzzle. Click the orbs to flip pieces. What? My keyboard and mouse were fighting for a minute there. I guess I just should use my mouse. I forgot this was a mouse game. Okay. The memento can now be activated for traversal. Activate. Wait, what about my privacy? We'll try to violate, we'll try to violate everything. We'll try not to violate what we can avoid, but in most cases, it can't be helped. Bye! He's like, shit. Okay, just leave me here with my rabbit while you guys disappear. Piano Man. Again, this is like the 3rd time I've seen this. I wish I had more things that are interesting to say, but I'm still a little bit bitter about losing all my footage. I'm still a little bit upset. So this one might not be the most exciting episode for either of us, but we're gonna get through it so we can finish the game together. And I haven't seen anything past what I'm gonna record here. Maybe a tiny bit, because I did spend about 5 minutes in the beginning talking. So maybe a tiny bit short of what I experienced last time, but it won't matter because we'll get through the bulk of it and that'll be good. Turn off visibility and interactivity. It'd be messy to be seen. Yeah, happy? All the rabbits everywhere. Jeez, what's with all these rabbits? This is creeping me out. We probably should have checked his record for psychopathy first. I don't know if psychopathy is a word. What the? Did he hear me? That's impossible. It's probably just a part of this memory. Yeah, Watts, get your head in the game. Then I stand by my point. Anyway, quit blabbering and find a memento a memento here to hop from. This little bunny. A multicolored paper rabbit. Well, aren't you special? Having 2 colors when all your siblings look like they drowned in bleach. I still love that line. That was my favorite line in this video when I recorded it. What's that? You think you're really creepy? Why, yes, I agree. Watts, it doesn't help that you're talking to a bunny. You are talking to this rabbit. Like, stop. The clock is moving, but soundless. Got note, clock, and memento. Some more bunnies. This nice little gray envelope, that's the memento, but I don't have enough juice orbs, but you know. Don't have enough science juice. We gotta get some more science for our science machine. Aren't you just downstairs? Let's look at some shit. There's a book up here. No, go. A selection of readings from medical journals. That sounds really boring. The Emperor's New Clothes by Hans Christian Andersen. Some more science juice. Okay. He disappeared down here, so this is where we're going. Don't. If we have to explain our presence to him at every memory, I'd go crazy. Don't tempt me. Fresh wildflowers. Science juice. He ain't got no pictures yet, but he will. We've seen it. We've already been there. A glass bottle of pickled olives. Oh. Peh. I hate this stuff. What's to hate? It's pickled olives. Exactly. We got all the science juice. All the science juice for our science machine. Time to go touch the gray umbrella a couple of times. Takes all your science juice. Hadouken! Watts, you're a nerd. What the fuck was that? She didn't say that, but I really wanted to. What? That's it. I'm doing the breaking from now on. Go. Prepare the memento. Yeah, reminder the corner orb can flip diagonal pieces. Good to know. See, I messed this puzzle up already. I did it in 5 rather than 3. But I think that the puzzles don't have a big deal because the commenter that I forgot your name, I'm sorry, said something about not worrying about things too much. So I don't think the puzzle is gonna make me get a bad ending, but I don't know. Activate. What does pass even mean? Like, nah, I'm gonna pass. We're not gonna activate this memento today. We're just gonna stop. When it comes to rain, through is better than onto. I don't mind it regardless. Me either. I've always liked the rain. It's not something that I've ever, like, really hated. If you ever see me running through the rain, it's because I'm trying not to get my phone wet, you know? Like, I don't care too much. Seems like these memory hops only span a short period of time. We need to find a leaping memento or it's going to take forever. Meh, just enjoy the scenery. Requires 3 bars of memory. Memory of River E. Wiles. An old stuffed toy platypus. Honestly, I just don't think this animal has the right to exist. The world's not big enough for 2 of you. I wanted to talk to him, but I guess I can't. And I can't leave. I just go sideways, so I guess I'm going inside. It's finished, River. Like you, I'll be able to watch over her every day. She won't be alone anymore. I might never understand why, but I stayed true to your wish. I'm sure Anya is grateful to you too. But when I'm gone, who is going to watch over us? Who are you? My name is Eva. I was just passing by. Was she your wife? Yes. Her name was River. That's a special name. It didn't need to happen. She didn't need to do it. But you wouldn't understand. I don't even understand. Alright, I'm just gonna back up and vanish. See, it gets heavy really fast, because 1 minute, Watts is joking about how the platypus has no right to exist, which, why even? And the next minute, we're jumping into he's mourning over his dead wife's grave. And I wish I could emote to this more because, like I said in the first game, when I found out what happened a little bit more, I almost cried. And I am deeply sad. Like, this is a very, very touching story. It's just... I've already seen this part. Received note, Anya. Going up. I might make this one a longer video, and only because I do want to try and get through as much that I left off as possible. So we're gonna... This might push a little bit more towards an hour. So if you guys want to sit through that, that's good. If not, I'm sorry. You can skip through all of my talking if you want. About time you got here. I almost thought you fell off the cliff. What were you doing? Enjoying the scenery. What else? Any luck here? Big luck. Huge. Dinosauric. Huh, this place looks pretty empty. It's a lighthouse. What did you expect? Anyway, I'll catch you on the other side. Have fun re-breaking the barrier for yourself. Okay. Broken lighthouse. Another memory. No, that's just him giving me stuff. Breaking the barrier. Prepare the memento. This is the puzzle I was like really bad at. Ideal shows the minimum number of moves a memento can be completed in. Good to know. I don't know why I was so bad at this one last time. I actually did it in the complete amount of moves. I don't know what I tried to do, but last time it took me like 10 moves. Oh, it was awful. I thought for sure I was gonna murder somebody myself. I'm so glad that I actually did it in the, like, ideal amount of time. He's a little bit younger now. He hasn't let his beard grow out so much. Just enough. After we pay for your operation, we'll have just enough left for... So you don't have to worry. Or so don't you worry. White lie. That's what you call it, right? No, I'm sure we can just... Stop it. I don't like it when you lie. I love how it is a little RPG Maker style game, so there aren't as many details, but I could see her eyes shifting while she was talking, and now she's looking away from him, and I love that little detail. I'm so in love with it. So whoever made this game really put a lot of love into it, and they really thought about what they wanted. And I just really appreciate that. And I wanted you to know, game developer, if you ever watch this, that somebody noticed and somebody was very impressed. I calculated our finances. I know what it's like. Why do you try to convince me against my will? We need the money for your medical bills, River. I understand that Anya means a lot to you, but this is just too much. I mean, she isn't even... Do you know what makes me happy, Johnny? What? Do you? Well, I do. I just hope you can help me with it. River. When the papers for my treatments get here, I will not sign them. What you do with our money is up to you. But if you won't grant me my wish, I want you to... Wait, what? But if you would grant me my wish, I want you to use it to finish building that house. And then, for every day that you live there, I want you to watch over her. Visit her. Speak to her. Comfort her. I don't want her to be alone anymore. And what about you? Happy. I'll be happy. Johnny? Yeah? I made this. Tell me what it is. What? Just tell me what it is. It's a rabbit, like all the others you made. What else? It's made of paper. What else? Its body is yellow and the rest is blue. Good. What else? Look, River. I wrote you a song. I wrote a song. It's for you. Okay. Well, would you like to hear it? Yes. Although we were talking about my rabbit and what's different about it, so you could have at least finished that first. You didn't have to bring the piano in here for this. I can hear you just fine with the door open. It's about keeping you company, River. It's called For River. Why so cliche? It's just a placeholder. Who is this Anya they were talking about? If she's that important, shouldn't we have seen her in his late memories? I guess he didn't keep that promise after all. Unless what? Never mind. Hey, that's the same song the kids were playing earlier, huh? I guess he taught them. You know what? I'm too manly for this. I'm heading on. I already got my memory links. You want to hitch a quick ride or look around yourself? We're gonna stay and explore. Go on ahead. I'll catch up with you. Don't you miss the days when memory audio to MP8 conversion was legal? I think I brought home over 2,000 songs during my first year on this job. Received note, For River. Received note, Paper Rabbit. The Emperor's New Clothes by Hans Christian Andersen. A pot of mixed dough. A glass bottle of pickled olives. Someone really likes these. I'm telling you, there's just no way. What if we take it apart? Look at us, John. We aren't exactly the ripe age of piano moving. You know what? If this means that much to you, I'll pay for the professionals to do this. I can't help saving that house for you, but this is the least I can do. Don't think there's anything else down here. Nobody I can click on. So we're done with this one. It might have been this one that was the really difficult puzzle. One of them was really difficult for me, and I don't know why. Prepare the memento. Shoot. I think it was this one. It was this one. I didn't last time this time, though. Only 6 instead of 10. But 6 is still more than 4. Finally. We're just gonna hop this fence and go on down. Look what we have here. I bet they saw this cliff and thought it was not dangerous enough without people living on it. If our medical bills were this expensive, they must live in America. Nick called and said I should come. I brought you pickled olives. They're your favorite, right? I heard about River. Will she be okay? Her illness was just diagnosed in its late stage. Fortunately, it's treatable. But the medical bills... We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for her treatment. I'm just relieved that she'll be okay, but... I gotta say, maybe you shouldn't have gone so big with the house. If you're living in America, that was definitely not cheap, so maybe you shouldn't have gone so big with the house. It's just the two of you. I mean, why did you need a mansion? You don't know how much this place means to her. She's going to be heartbroken. I'd help, but Ted and I have barely been getting by since the market crashed. What are you gonna do now? I'm going to tell her that we can make it. I'm going to tell her that we can afford everything. I don't want her to do anything crazy. You shouldn't lie to her. You don't understand, Isabel. If she found out, I'm not sure what she'd choose. So what? If she chooses not to save herself for the sake of this place, then so be it. It's what she really wants. I really dislike when you neurotypicals think you know what's best for others. I hate when you call me that, Izzy. Do you think this is all about her? What about me, Isabel? After all these years, am I not allowed to be selfish even once? I don't want to be alone, Isabel. Nobody does, man. I'm not going to let her die. That's arrogant. I don't care. Where are you going? I'm going to pick something from this cliff to bring back to her. It'll at least give her some comfort. That doesn't make what you're doing any less wrong. Nick wanted me to give you this. He said it's called Everything's All Right. It isn't. The pickles is the memento. Okay, I think this is just about where I last left off. I think I explored this place a little bit and got the mementos. But we're reaching the territory of where I haven't been yet, so that's good. This was a really hard episode for me, and it still got me a little bit because I understand both of their points of view. But I need to finish this game to find out why. Because it is her wish, and she's allowed to wish for what she wants. And if she wants this house to be built rather than to treat her very treatable disease, then that's fine. But did she not think of him? Did she not even once think of how lonely and miserable he would be going through the stages of grief, knowing that he could have saved her if he had just made her go through with the treatment? That's like living with somebody's death on your hands because you know you could have saved them and you didn't. And she was the most important person in the world to him, clearly. I can't get over there to talk to him, sadly. But it's just, it breaks my heart because I can't even imagine what that would feel like. And I don't ever want to be in that situation. But his decision didn't seem as selfish to me. It clearly was selfish, but it didn't seem as selfish as what hers is. It's treatable. It's a treatable illness. We don't know what it is yet, but she could have lived. They could have re-gotten the money. They could have done something. It pushed the house building back a little bit, sure, but maybe they could have made the money up. Just halted the project until she got better and they paid off the debt. Okay. The mementos get harder. Aha! I did it! I did this one! I'm so excited! I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this. Received note. Pickled olives. Activate the memento. I like how we appeared in chairs with some food. So you guys are really going for it, huh? Yep. The instructions... Wait. The construction's starting in just a few months. It's a bit of a squeeze. We had to split the payment. But with financing, we'll make do. How wonderful having your dream house built at such a beautiful site. You had your wedding at the lighthouse near there all those years ago, didn't you? That's what's so special about it. We have a long history with that place. Well, it's good to have some good news at a get-together for once. Cheers and congratulations, you two. Hey, cheers. Be right back. I'm gonna get some fresh air. Me too. Well, buddy, it's sure been a while, hasn't it? Who knew how hard it would be to get across a few cities nowadays? That river, still so quiet, huh? That's me, at any gathering. Yeah, she's actually been talkative at home, and with Isabel. I guess she's just not used to you. So I'm the bad guy here, huh? Oh, hey. So did you tell River that thing from back then? I did. So how did she take it? For the most part, she took it well. But something bugs me. Ever since the incident, she's been making these strange rabbits out of paper. Origami rabbits? Yes, lots of them. Ha! I used to fold origami animals for my daughter all the time. What's wrong with that? I don't think it's the same thing. She's been doing nothing but making the same rabbits day in and day out. Our house is literally filled with them now. Didn't Isabel say that something like that is a common trait with Riva's condition? Yes, but something doesn't feel right this time. When I ask her about it, she never answers. Instead, she gets this distant look in her eyes. It's almost as if she wishes, It's almost as if she wants something from me. And the strange thing is, I feel like there's something I owe her, too. Have you asked Isabel? Yeah, she said she talked to her about it, but got nothing. Well, I'm certainly not one to inquire, but I'll tell you this. I've known you since middle school, and you're notorious for overthinking. You're probably just imagining things. There's no need to get too worked up. Usually when someone says that, something's always wrong. That's true. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You're probably right. Probably? I'm always right, Johnny. Might have said John, I couldn't read. Wait. So even he himself never knew what was up with those rabbits? Forget about the stupid rabbits. We've got bigger problems. It's a confined memory, and there's no mementos anywhere. Don't worry, we can probably draw one out from him. How? Leave it to me. I just gotta give the bartender a quick visit first. And that is where I'm gonna leave this episode. This little last part was new to me, and I actually kept it well under an hour, so good for us. But yeah, so we're back in it. We're back into the moon. I'm going to try and update this more regularly now, and hopefully not lose any more footage. Thank you guys for being so patient and understanding. I really should have done this sooner, but like I said, I was just so upset at the second loss of footage, and if it happens again, I might rage quit. But thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me if I'm screwing these puzzles up. Like, that's the one thing I'm worried about now, because I don't know that the last comment said anything about the puzzles. Let me know if the puzzles is linked to any sort of bad ending or good ending. Please. For peace of mind. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for sticking with it, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.